Link in description for my brand new Discord. Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you so much for following my development, and I can't wait for you guys to see more. Now, if you find this image, you'll see you timestamp it, and I'll feature you in the next video as a shout out. And also, if you would like to be subbed today, click that like and subscribe button, and then you'll be notified whenever I have a new video, and you'll be featured as sub today. With that out of the way, let's enjoy the video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's topic I'll be talking about coming out, and it's been 2 years since I come out today. So, the last time I came out was about this time of day, and this time it was June 29th, 2018. No wait, no. Yes, it was 2018, my bad. So this is the second year I came out since I do that. Anyways, I wanted to bring this up because I haven't really talked about it, and people were wondering what my sexuality was and asking me, etc., how did I come out and everything. So I find these videos very inspiring for like people who wants to come out of the closet, etc. So for those who hadn't come out or not, just watching the video just for the heck of it, I'm fine with you doing that. And drop a like, drop a comment, those type of things. Your support is very, very important to me. So thank you very much. But out of the way, I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was gay and stuff like that. Maybe like, let's see where I'll start at. Because I've been gay for a very long time, but I haven't really noticed it since the beginning. So I'm just going to talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my elementary school. Yes, that's the longest time I remember. Okay, so I believe it was a beginning of maybe third grade, and I was moving to Sacramento. So I lived in Sacramento for like maybe 3 years before moving out to Pomona. So, anyways, with that, there was this one guy I kind of had a crush on as a kid, but then I hadn't really noticed it. Like, oh, he kind of cute, but then I didn't really notice. I just went off with the other girls and started chatting with them normally. So I'm just saying, you're weird and stuff like that, which is really funny to me. I still remember it. I really remember it. Like, I'm shocked. How do I still remember that? Okay, back on topic. So, earlier in my life, I know I was gay, but then I really hadn't paid attention because I didn't really know sexuality was such a thing because I was such a young age. Anyways, I also had autism. I still have autism. So, autism support two things that I want to support because as a part of autism community, I find it very important. Anyways, so that's the time when I found out that I liked this guy. And he was like, "Hey, I like you back." And when that actually happened, we actually like moved away to Pomona because family issues, those type of stuff. Anyways, so we moved to Pomona, and that was happened because I had a lot of friends there and my little soulmate, something like that. Oh my god, I'm surprised I remember. Okay, so in let's see, what else do I remember? Let's see, let's go to fifth grade, I believe. Yeah, fifth grade. Okay, so fifth grade, I've been noticing sexuality a little bit because my teacher was LGBTQ, and she did taught me about those type of things, and that I didn't know about because she was transgender. So I'm not going to say her name because she doesn't really like that. So, and plus, I don't really remember. Was it Miss something? Like, okay. So she's a very inspiring teacher. I like her very much. I hope she's doing well out during quarantine because she's a very good teacher. She taught me math, she taught me science, all that type of stuff. She's very good. Anyways, that's when I started noticing about sexuality. But still, as you could tell, I haven't noticed it again. Like, okay, so fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh, eighth. There we go. Okay, so I'm in eighth grade, and I was graduating from middle school and going on to another high school. So during that time, I had a girlfriend. Yeah, I admit I have a girlfriend. Surprising, I know. I had a girlfriend. And yeah, basically, she wasn't like girlfriend. She was just like the friend that I like, being around because she was funny, she was cute, and stuff like that. So I started spending some time around her, but we weren't clearly girlfriend and boyfriend until she asked me. Then I'm like, yeah, sure, I want to try this out because I was feeling like low self esteem, like me actually being gay at the time, and know the whole thing because I apparently agreed. So that happened, and once to the end of the year, we had to, split because she wanted to leave to Mexico to visit her family, and then she ended up living there. And then am still here and going on to my high school. So once I was in high school, in freshman year, I was like, "Ooh, freshman year, what is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like some High School Musical, some type of thing?" Like, I was really like that. I'm not lying to you. I really was thinking that. Okay, so that was happening, and I have lots of teachers, and I was like, "Oh my god, this one is cool. This one is great. This one needs to shut up." Like all that stuff, and yeah. So during that year, I was being bullied a lot because people are saying, "Oh, you're gay because I'm acting a certain way." I'm like, "No, I'm not." But then inside, I know that I really am. But yeah, I told them to stop talking about that subject because I didn't really want to talk about it. And that's when I brought them up to the principal, and they like sorted the thing out, and we end up becoming best friends later on in their life. So I I do believe they had a feeling that I was gay, so because is it that obvious? And like they were probably like yes, so but we're best friends now, so I'm not holding a grudge against that. Anyways, after that, the whole bullying thing, one of my close friends like defended me because at the time I didn't. And wow, he's so sweet. Thank you so much, and that type of thing. I'm like, wow, he's really kind of nice. Like, okay, so that's when I started having a crush on a nerd guy. But then I didn't really brought it up as much. I'm like, fine with me. And during that time, yeah, I was really starting to feel confused because, oh my God, I was feeling like mixed emotions, but like I want I want to be myself, but then there's some type of cage keep saying if you do that type of thing, then people will look down on you that type of thing, self doubt, self pity, all this type of stuff. And I'm like, you had to choose being yourself or being outcast. And I'm like, I was having that very depressing moment in my life because I am. It's been because the reason why I moved to Pomona was because of the adoption agency and stuff going down with my family and stuff. So I lost my mother. She went off to jail and stuff like that. So she is better now. She is very better, and I'm proud to have her as a mother. So yeah, my foster parents, aka grandpa and grandma, they're very good people. They're really good people. They get on my nerves sometimes, but they're very good people. Along with my sisters. Anyways, back on subject. It's been 3 years since since I've been questioning my sexuality, and I thought about talking to my mother before I moved here. So before that could ever happen, when I was heading home from school, when I was about to tell her, the CPS came by at my school saying, "Oh, your mother is absent. We had to take you into custody and stuff like that." And I'm like, "What about my sisters?" And like, "Don't worry, we have them." And that's when I have started feeling like depressed and stuff like that, because I've been feeling depression during that time for almost 3 years. 3 years since I've been feeling that, because I never really got the chance to tell her. And when I was about to tell her, it was just taken away. And when I did try to tell her after that, she never picked up the phone. She's in this, she's in that. I'm like, understandable. And then it was really a roller coaster for me. And I'm pretty sure it's a very emotional roller coaster for the rest of my family too. My big sister, my two younger sisters. Well, not maybe my youngest sister because she was a baby at the time. So, yeah, I don't know how they felt, but deep down, I was smiling the whole time, but inside I wasn't happy. So years later, back to the freshman event. I I was feeling this grudge for a long time, feeling very insecure. That's when I need to get this off my chest type of thing come on. So I came to the closest person to me, and it was my grandfather. He's not a pastor. He's a deacon. I'm not a deacon. Minister of the church I go to. So he does that type of thing, and you know, some people in my church are saying homo homosexuals are a sin and stuff like that. He brought that up, and sometimes when I try to come out to him, there's like always a gay commercial on. He's like, "Why are they showing these queer people on TV?" I'm like, then I just go off to my room because I'm not in a mood for that. I want to start off on the right time that I feel is good for me. So I had a feeling like it's probably not a good idea to come out to him. And I'm like, yes, it is. I'm pretty sure he'll accept you and stuff like that. I'm like, no, that's when I had to write everything down in my journal, stuff like that, because I do draws and stuff like that. And then that relaxed me to actually come out to him. So I came out to him, and he surprised me. He was accepting. And then he started becoming worried about the fact that I was gay and stuff like that. Like oh, people might get mad at you because you're gay. You know, being black and gay don't really mix. I'm like, okay, I'm black and I'm gay. Why can't I be both? Because people are racist. People are homosexual, not homosexual. Homophobic and stuff like that. Transphobic, those type of things. And I'm like, why can't we all just love each other like people? And like, because the world is a cold place, and I understand that. I understand, like, because my grandfather and my grandparents like, you can't wear makeup, you can't wear these, you can't wear that. I'm like, I'm not really asking that much. I just want to wear makeup. That's it. Like, I just put makeup on just for the heck of it because I think I look cute in it, that type of thing. You know, nothing like oh, I want to be girly. No, I just want to wear it because I just want to wear it, that type of thing. You know, I did wear this before. Why all of a sudden it's a problem? And there was sometimes when they were being like homophobic, but then it was like a point I understand because my grandmother probably hadn't really thought of that as much but she says that, oh, I always knew all along that you were gay. I'm like, there was something in my mind at that point, like, no, no, you didn't. All this time you were imagining me with that girl I always visited. Like, okay, so I just put my grandma to the side and then just left it there. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that because this is very confusing. You thought I wanted to be with that girl, and now you're saying you know that I was gay. Like, okay. So after that happened, it was and things started to cool down between my parents and stuff like that, my grandparents. I came out to my sisters, and the only person I did not come out to was my mother, who was still in jail at the time. So at that time, I actually did get information about her in jail. So my grandma, she told me about her, and then that was my chance to actually write a letter to her. So in the letter I wrote, Mom, I'm feeling uneasy at this time, these type of things. And I slowly came out to her, but then I didn't because, Mom, I wanted to tell you for almost 3 years now, and I hadn't came in contact with you for a very long time. And that's when I told her about my boyfriend situation, my sexuality, etc. And surprising, she was very accepting of it. She was very, very accepting. I'm like, thank God, because I thought she would reject me and stuff, that type of thing. Because at that time, I was still feeling depression and things like that. So I'm grateful that she accepted me. No questions asked. And then, of course, she told me, Ma, so my other grandmother, and like, oh, okay, that's good. She told her. That means I don't have to, because I didn't know her number at the time. So, yeah, so I came out to them and I faced a lot of struggles during coming out to my grandparents specifically because they're like worried about me, worried about sexuality, what politics, etc. At the time, I didn't understand, but then later on, to this age, I do understand. Not in the sense that they're homophobic. They're they aren't specifically homophobic. They're just worried about me. But I have faced some homophobic people in my life. When I moved schools for 1 year, there was this one racist, homophobic person at my new school. And then I moved back to my old school where I felt comfortable in. And yeah, I faced a lot of homophobic people in my life. A lot. Even on my chess account. I'm like, hey, I want to be your friend. And not like, oh, why are you trying to hit on me and stuff like that? I'm like, I just send you a friend request like normal fucking people do. Like, I already have a boyfriend. I'm not worried about you. Like, you came onto my account and I just thought of clicking a friend request. It's like, oh, you need Jesus and that type of stuff. I already have Jesus, bitch. I've been in church for almost 5 years. Who the hell you think you are judging my sexuality because you? Like that type of thing. Sorry I went off the rag, but I really did say that and I blocked him. Before I actually cursed at him. Before I actually cursed at him, I did block him. Because but at the time, I was feeling like a strong need that I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to block you. You can say whatever the hell you want. I'm me for me, not for you. Go get your own toys, bitch. Like that type of thing. I'm not gonna live up to other people's standards. I'm gonna live by my own because I'm me. I'm, is this your body? Is this Who do you think you are? You don't own sexuality, you don't own religion, you don't own race. I'm not going to be owned by someone I don't even know that is telling me this is bad and stuff. I know what the Bible says. I know what other people say. But this is me. This is myself. These are LGBTQ community. These are people who love each other for who they are rather than hating each other like you guys are. People accept us for who we are. We love them. Some people like to hate on us because of their religion. I don't care about your religion. I'm fine with it. Religion is you. I like that. I have my own religion. So why are you bagging me on the head about something that I already know about? I'm pretty sure that's between me and God. I'm a gay Christian. Deal with it. I believe in God. Okay? I have some doubt. I have some doubt. I have some doubts. I'm a little bit doubtful, but then I do believe in God because I've been praying and stuff like that during my entire life. So, yeah. Anyways, I thought this video was very important because we do need to talk about the LGBTQ community and specifically about coming out. And I used to be the GSA president of my high school, but now that quarantine hit, I'm planning on trying to bring GSA back as an online club. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this topic is very important to me, to others, and to lots of people. If you if you're facing like these type of thoughts, like suicide, self-doubt, it's okay to be who you are. These things take time. It took me 3 years to actually come out to my mom, and I was feeling self-doubt. I was feeling suicidal thoughts, and that really hit me. I'm like, when am I going to be myself? And that's the thing. I had a lot of times to be myself. I don't have to live up to society standards of what normal is. In that way, I don't want to be normal. I want to be me. Anyways, got out of the way. Thank you for following the video. Hope you did like it and hope you did enjoy. Anyways, so that was my coming out story. Thank you very much. Coming out takes time, a lot of effort, and it's very up to the person. Don't believe what other people have to say about you because you know you best. And love is love no matter what, no matter race, gender, sexuality, religion, etc. That those things don't matter. What matters is you as a person, as an individual that will love and cherish one another as human beings. Thank you very much for following the video, and I'll see you all next time.